presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on caucusation. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting. Like a saint, black, Hispanic, native, they hate your ass the same. Hate Christ in their image, hate you as a slave. God ain't all love, sign to get you off the streets, put you in the cell toilet, connected to the saint, molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga. We ain't free. We live in bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never let your enemy, that shit ain't gonna work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die. Man, I joined the UPK talk. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute, my brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under YAHANNA, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from your That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priest bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, rank in order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. There's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, and we don't care who we got to come up against. You ain't standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, the robber link a chick tonight. Praises to the Most High. I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaica, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. No coward. Want to be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim. Homicide ain't the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, and it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. Cause I'm an Israelite. Crackers better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. If your mind ain't there, then we don't dream alike. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Catch me on the front lines, putting work in trenches. Making sure our election, preparing for Armageddon. Mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons. Protecting our adolescents and answering all their questions. Teaching the love they reflection, no matter what the complexion. We got a common connection, a part of God's hand selection. A shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. But to give life takes sacrifice. Battle demons every fight. Short days and long nights. Less sleep and more fights. More wisdom, more strife. Telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites and die for my Israelites. We owe a debt cause Christ paid the price. So who ready to give their life the life of an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine in, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I fed, he nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got right for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They said you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. And it feel like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, though. So I brought these chimney sweets. Coming like we coming, you can't even count. These niggas don't run it like we running. Bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. If you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine in. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. I heard they want I'm in that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told him I need major motion. Think I'm joking. I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust. Now I'm too clean. Don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dog? Guns and butter, baby boy. UPK top, dog. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that E-line van to a damn tank. I got choppers stashed in the attic like they Air Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like ball cutters. You cannot play both sides. Gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W. That's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy. I'm gonna show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel. I got time to kill. Haters thought I died. I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the dust. Straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show the skills how I show the skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got a made. Circle tight. Yeah, back and seal. Said they want my life. I ain't worried. I got Ray for real.
Breaking. You can save up to $1,000 at Ashley right now. Cute styles, and it's true. You get $1,000 off if you spend a certain amount.
All right, clap it up. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatah. Yahweh Shemar, Thaba Shem Yahweh with I.S.U.P.K. started on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group, Christian church, Black spiritual movement, nothing. We stand alone. And since 1969, we teach the truth about this Bible that our so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are the real Jews. And understand that we are the real Jews, God's chosen people, the Israelites. We must keep the Most High God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Today is the Wednesday night biblical law class. I'm Officer 1000 Kawal in Fayetteville, North Carolina, under Captain of 13,000 I thought. All right. It's a biblical law class. Today we're going to talk about weed. All right. And fighting the temptation to celebrate these disgusting pagan holidays during this season. If y'all got any questions, feel free to type in the chat. Lord willing, we'll do our best to get y'all the answers. All right. Any questions y'all have, type in the chat. We'll go through them. Said a big shout out to everybody's in the chat today. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Do a quick roll call. Desiree, how you doing? Shalom, sis. You know what I mean? Shalom, brother. Slakia. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Shalom, brother. You know what I mean? You checking in for Kenya. What's up, D? Yeah. Shalom, brother. Good to see you, man. Reggie, what's popping, brother? Sister Kai Wild, Big Mama in the house. Sister Naam, y'all, Yahweh, Shalom, sis. Good to hear from y'all. Good to see y'all. Y'all got any questions? Feel free to type them in. We'll get right into it. Of course, man, a lot going on in the world. SNAP benefits, government shutdown. You understand? Wars and rumors of wars.
Right.
It's a good time, man, to be alive if you're Israelite. It is a wonderful time to be alive, man. Some brothers and sisters who had this truth before us that passed away with love or fell out the truth and you know, are not around anymore. They were striving to see these times that we're in right now, man. We just might see Christ return in our time, man, because Christ left us clues. When you hear about wars, rumors of wars, and civil unrest and all this nonsense, then guess what? The Son of Man is soon to come. So we ought to be walking circumspect to the law, man. We have to understand that these last days, you know what I mean? I mean a lot. Our conduct is what's going to get us on those chariots. How we treat one another. You know what I mean? How sisterly you are, how brotherly you are. You know, nothing else matters right now. You know what I mean? Nothing else matters except for how we treat one another and keeping these law, statutes, and commandments. Big shout out to Commander YAHANNA for hosting this year's Passover, April 4th. Houston, Texas, B&H Ranch, I believe it's the location. You know what I mean? Start getting your affairs in order now for the Passover. You know what I mean? All the cookouts, all the holy days, everything leads up to this right here. You know what I mean? I look forward to it every year. The kids look forward to it. We should all look forward to it because this is our high holy day, man. You know what I mean? We should come together as brothers and sisters and get a little piece of the kingdom of heaven. Because wherever we are, that's what the kingdom of heaven is, man. Right. Invite your mama and them. Tell your mama and them, your daddy and all your cousins, your brothers, you know, the same pressure they're going to pressure you with in a couple weeks to celebrate Thanksgiving. Eat mama's damn cloved ham You need to put, ask them to come to the Lord's pastor from Houston, Texas, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And do the right thing. If you got no questions, we'll get right into this class. Let's see here. All right. One West, my man D. One West, that's right, brother. We was kings this year. H.P. Lovecraft's cat. You a weirdo. H.P. Lovecraft. Did he write the Necronomicon? The Necronomicon was a book, a stupid book. I guess the original version had a human skin on it. And I guess it's full of spells and witchcraft. But guess what? You're in the right class today since you love H.P. Lovecraft. We're going to talk about weed. And I guarantee you smoke weed, H.P. Lovecraft's cat. You understand? If you got any questions, H.P. Lovecraft, I don't know why you name yourself after a freak weirdo who believes in demonic spells and ghouls and goblins, but we'll get right into it. Okay. Do you have a question? Are tithes only meant to be used for the widow and the fatherless child? Oh, no. It's not. That's not the only reason. We can get to scripture of tithes right now. Let's go to Malachi. Let's go to the law of tithes. You know what I mean? We get right to Malachi 3. Yeah, we can read a little bit above it too. Good question. Are tithes only meant to be used for the widow and the fatherless? Not only, but that is also used. You understand? The tithes are the priests do what the hell they want to with the tithes, man. You understand that? You pay tithes to I.S.U.P.K, Commander YAHANNA. He does wonders with that money. I've seen it with my own two eyes. I've seen the works. I've seen the Passovers. I've seen the clothing and food drives. I've seen him feed Haiti, the Haitians when they got locked at the border. So I've seen him, brothers who don't have dental insurance, a damn toothache rotting in their mouth. You paid for their goddamn tooth to get pulled. I've seen Bell Brothers out of jail. I've seen him pay for lawyers. I've seen him give money to sisters with kids that eat Pampers and food. I've seen him clothe the needy, feed the hungry. I've also seen him pay people's goddamn rent. So tithes go for a lot, man. You will see what the real meaning of tithes of the Christian church will actually do their damn job. But they don't, of course. And that's why people are afraid of SNAP benefits being cut off. But if you're in the I.S.U.P.K, Commander YAHANNA, as long as Commander YAHANNA is around under Christ, you ain't got to worry about going hungry. So we don't give a damn about no SNAP benefits. But to answer your question, we're going to get right into it, brother. Let's get out the scripture. Tithes only meant for the widow and the homeless? Absolutely not. Tithes are meant for a abundance of things for the people. You understand? There's also scriptures where it talks about the priest will divvy out, according to the need of a family. You might have a brother with 15 kids, a brother with 2 or 3 kids, to give it out, the tithes money or resources, food, money, whatever it is to help these families, man, the people. Because we depend on ourselves, man. We depend on us. The Most High God is our help. You pay your tithes, that means you actually believe in this Bible and the help of Israel. You know what I mean? The Most High God has raised his priests and prophets up to be leaders amongst the people. And you are to pay tithes, you know what I mean, to the school. When you got that, brother, go ahead. Go ahead, sir. Yeah, another good question is, what would you use your tithes for? If you was in charge or you was a Christian pastor, whatever, what would you use the tithes for? Helping the widow and the fatherless and all that, that's great. And they do get help. That's actually in there. That's a scripture in the Bible to, look after the widow and the fatherless. That's the spirit of Christ. Go ahead, brother.
You want me to start at verse 6?
You can, wherever you feel.
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Verse 7.
So when the Lord say, I change not, understand how the Most High God felt about his law then is how he feels about it now. Meaning there were laws in the Bible. If you broke them, you got put to death. Now, just because nobody's knocking on your door and dragging your black behind outside and get stoned to death, that don't mean the Lord still agrees with what you do. He changed not. So the same way we're about to read now how he feels about tithes then, and all the laws, he feels exactly about that now in 2025. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Even from the days of your fathers, ye are gone away from mine ordinances and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, saith the Lord of hosts. But ye said, wherein shall we return? Verse 8. Will a man rob God?
We'll return tithes, the 10% to the Most High. Abraham paid 10% of his spoils to Melchizedek. You understand? That's how far back this goes. And I think that was before the priesthood was established. Tithes is a big deal. Go ahead, brother. Read on.
Verse 8, will a man rob God? Yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offerings.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You rob the Most High. If you don't pay your tithes, you're robbing the Lord. You know what I mean? And that's a big deal, man. You don't want to be robbed. You get, you know, some, I know some brothers get shot over shorting their brother or a debt that's owed. You'll blow somebody's phone up over a debt that's owed. You know what I mean? But don't rob the Lord. Give him that 10%, man. That 10% is used, you know what I mean, to do. And nowadays, same spirit as the priests and prophets of old. Those tithes were used to help the widow. Those tithes were used to help, you know what I mean, fatherless orphans, all that humanitarian nonsense that you think in your head the church is supposed to do. The tithes actually was supposed to do just that, man. And now in I.S.U.P.K, we actually see that in real time. Your tithes going to work. You understand? And let's get this straight too. Understand, as we keep reading the Bible, you are to pay tithes because it's a law. Oh, this front camera. It's fuzzy. You are to pay tithes. Let's get this to your head. You are to pay tithes because it's a law. You know what I mean? It's a commandment. It's a commandment. You must do it. It's like being brotherly. You don't have a choice. You are to do it. If you get that through your head, the tithes doesn't become a demon anymore. A lot of people have a problem paying tithes because they feel like, damn, a white man taking the federal government taking this, the state taking that. I still give 10%. Well, I don't see you marching into the city hall or rushing to the Capitol building and complaining about your damn federal taxes. Give the Lord what he's due. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar and give it to the Lord what is his. You'd be surprised in that day that you might need some help. You might be facing eviction. You might need surgery or your your insurance right now. You need cancer medication. I see Commander YAHANNA do all that. He's a true leader, and you pay your tithes to this school, you will see it at work. But get that through your head. Just pay your damn tithes. Don't even think about it. I don't give a damn. Commander YAHANNA took your tithes and burnt it. I was obedient to the law. I don't give a damn what he does with it. I don't care. I just do what I'm supposed to do. That way, you see, you don't check up, you check down. If I'm obedient to the law, then I'm safe. Ain't that what the Lord told Abel? Or told Cain? If thou do well, you got nothing to worry about. You keep the law. So if you just pay your tithes, I won't give a damn what Commander YAHANNA did with it. I wouldn't give a damn what the priest did with it then. If I'm obedient to the law, then that's all that matters. But I understand why people have these questions, because these filthy, disgusting Christian pastors have these, $20, $30 million estates. And you just seen that one disgusting bastard talk crazy to that lady or the Winans brother. Give me $1,200. I said, all this nonsense. Finish reading that.
Verse 9, ye are cursed with a curse, for ye have robbed me, even this whole nation.
You have robbed me, even this what?
Even this whole nation.
You robbed the whole nation when you don't pay your tithes. Widows, fatherless children, all that is in the nation. So yes, it is for that and the whole nation. Whatever problems they may have, whatever issues they may have, whatever it is for the nation, and it belongs to the Lord. For the priests and prophets to do what they will with the money, or with the 10% of whatever you bring. You understand? And tithes is money. Don't go ahead, brother. Read on.
Verse 10. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse.
Bring your money into the storehouse. I don't want to hear nothing about no corn or no sweet peas or no goddamn collard greens. You fake Israelites, you disgusting bastards that read the Bible say, oh, y'all talk about money. Tithes is food. Well, where's your damn sweet peas at? Why don't you bring 10% of your sweet pea farm or your okra farm up here to the school? Exactly, because you don't have a damn farm. So you convert that to money. The scriptures also telling you, if you have these things, you turn it into money. Because sometimes, let's say you in a land of somewhere, 12 hours from Israel, or let's say not even 12 hours, let's say a couple days journey. You think your cabbage and your goods are going to stay fresh? So you're going to bring rotten goods to the temple for your 10%. You will sell it and turn it to money, then give that money to the priest. That's it. Tithes is money. Money is food. We all know that. You know what I mean? That's what we call cheese. Money, what? Cream, cheese, Gouda, scratch, bread. You know what I mean? Lucci, Fetty, Food is money. Chicken, get my chicken, man. You know, so you short on my chicken. We all know that food is money. You convert that food into money. And it helps the what? What's that word again? Read that last part.
Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse,
Uh-huh.
that there may be meat in mine house.
Meat in mine house, substance in the Lord's house, not the Christian church, not City Hall, in my house, the Lord's house, here in I.S.U.P.K. Read on.
And prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it.
Christians love that part, the blessing. That's all they care about, what they can get. But the Lord is fair and he's just. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
It's a lot. If you break it down like you're doing right now, it's a hell of a job. When you talk about that blessing, gonna come from you building, understanding where you should put your money at. Like if you pour into something, no matter what it is, you put 10% of anything that you have into the Most High. Watch him do it. You spend time learning how to braid hair. We spend time learning how to work on vehicles. We spend time in all the other places, right? You take your tithes and your earning and you spend time in this school, sitting in these classes, and watch you learn. Watch how you change and watch how you become a blessing to everybody else.
Right.
Instead of using 100% of your time to do whatever you want to do with it, use it to build a lower house. You understand?
Right.
Instead of you spending 100% of your money to do what you want to do with it, use that 10% to build a lower house. And watch what the Most High is saying. These blessings are gonna be poured out to you. It's not magic. You know what I'm saying? It can't come from you just what they say, it don't come without observation.
Right.
You can't sit there. I wish I have a school in the Mojave Desert. Hell no. If you want it there, then you better build it.
Right.
You better put all your damn effort, your money, your ties into what it is that you want. It's just like you would do anything else. And then once you show the Most High that you prove yourself to the Lord, then you work you getting a blessing.
That's right.
Why he gonna give you something and you gonna spend your time smoking weed, selling dope, running whores, buying them brand new 26s? How you gonna I'm gonna increase that? I'm gonna give you more so you can spend it. You can spend more on what you want to spend it on.
Right.
Or you can say, you know what, Lord, you gave me this. I want to put it in the school. Right. I want to help this school grow. I want to, like the brother said, I want to help the fatherless.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Without the husbands. And then you got some. And guess what that sister gonna do once you help her out? You don't think she gonna cook for you? You don't think she gonna bring something to the school? You don't think she gonna give her time to the school? If she have children, her sons, and you know what? Hey, them brothers down there took care of me.
Right.
Go down there and serve the priests.
Right.
That's your blessing.
That's right.
Come on, Salaki.
No, give him a hand. He's right, man. Reggie says something wrong with the sound. He can't hear. Hey, give me a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, man. Can y'all hear Officer Zion? Reggie said he can't hear. It might be his phone. Somebody give me a 1 W in the chat. If I see one of them, that means I'm clear on. I'm coming across clear. Or somebody just. Oh, okay. I thought so we can hear. Reggie, check your phone. Good job, Turkey. Reset your phone, man. Everybody say they can hear except for you. My man Reggie, boy. All right. So with the tithes question, the brother's good question, D. You know what I mean? He was talking about yes, it was used for that. If you read the book of Deuteronomy, I think the 26th chapter, it also talks about what he specifically mentioned about the widow and the fatherless child. But don't stop there, because how many people in the nation, how many widows do you think there are? So if tithes only went just to them, then it wouldn't help anybody else. So of course it's the whole nation. In Nehemiah chapter 10 also, Bonkel, would you finish on that?
That's it.
That was it on that. So if you need more breakdown clarity, you can read give me Deuteronomy 26 to 13. Actually, start in verse 12. Deuteronomy 26 to 12. I think this is what the brother and Desiree, if this is what you were reading or had a question about, let me know. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 26, verse 12. When thou hast made an end of tithing, all the tithes of thine increase the third year.
The third year. Now, not just talk about all the time. This was the third year specifically. That's why it's mentioned and written down, documented. Go ahead.
Which is the year of tithing.
They called that the year of tithing back then. Go ahead.
And has given it unto the Levite, the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow.
The Levite, the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow. Go ahead.
That they may eat within thy gates and be filled.
Go ahead.
Verse 13. Then thou shalt say before the Lord thy God, I have brought away the hallowed things out of mine house.
Yeah, you brought the hallowed things out of your house and did what with them?
And also have given them unto the Levite.
Right. I gave them to Levi. Go ahead.
And unto the stranger.
And unto the stranger. Go ahead.
To the fatherless.
That's the fatherless.
And to the widow.
And a widow.
According to all thy commandments, which thou hast commanded me.
This is the part. This is the part that's going to free you. Don't specifically concentrate just on the fatherless, the widow, the Levite, because right now we're all priests under what? The order of Melchizedek. What the Levites say? I got some home brothers that's from the tribe of Levi, but I don't see nobody knocking on your door because your wife whored on you, drag her out the house, and stone her across the damn head. We in 2025, but the Spirit of the Lord is still the same. You're going to give the Lord what's his. This is what's going to free you right here. This next part. Go ahead.
I have not transgressed thy commandments.
Because I did this, I did not transgress the commandments of God. You pay your 10% and shut the hell up about it. That's it. That's it. Everybody, just pay your 10% and don't worry about what the hell. Yeah, if you want to be specific, you were some auditor. Now, I'm not talking to the brother specifically. This is just general. Don't get carnal and stupid. Read the last part again, Mark Young. We'll get off of it. I did what?
I have not transgressed thy commandments. Neither have I forgotten them.
That's what when you pay your tithes, remember that. It's a very ancient thing you just did. You didn't forget the law. Now, if you not, you forgot. And we all know what happens to people who forgot God's law. He forgets about you, and he forgets about your children. Just like there's a blessing tied to tithing, there's also a curse. He's coming to get them kids in your generations. He's coming to get you too. You think your car broke down now, not pay your tithes and see that you're going to break down in the middle of the highway. You understand? Or worse.
We drop down to 16.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 26, verse 16. This day the Lord thy God hath commanded thee to do these statutes and judgments.
Because he commanded you back then to pay your tithes. He gave you, he didn't have to. He told you what it was for. The nation was first, and then specifically the widow and the Levite and the fatherless and all that, and the stranger. But go ahead.
Thou shalt therefore keep and do them with all thine heart and with all thy soul.
That's right. All your being. Keep the law. Tithing is a law. Tithing is a law. And if you want to be perfect and upright, if you struggling with tithes, get counsel. Get counsel. You understand? But think about your children. Why you not paying that tithes and what that money will go to. And it better not be going to weed, which what we're going to talk about today. Lord, please help them if that tithe money going to weed. Good God Almighty. I'd rather be into with big worm than the Most High. You understand? Thanks for clarifying. My man, there you go, this wrong. My man, if you got any more questions, brother, feel free to type them in the chat. You know what I mean? Reggie, you fix your phone yet, brother? Let me know. You can hear me.
I'm gonna show the comments on stage. So
yeah, what H.P. Lovecraft say?
He didn't say nothing.
He said something after I said that. What did he say? He said, ain't a joke, cuz. What? Meet me in the
in the real man.
Oh, that's a knee slapper. That was a knee slapper. Boy. All right, H.P. Lovecraft. Oh yeah. Oh, let's get on it, baby. If you could give me 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. We're gonna let's play a video first. Let's play a video. You know what? Let's go to I.S.U.P.K. What do you say? Oh, you good? Class. Okay. Stone. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, no, I ain't gonna start there. All right, we're gonna give me the book of give me Zephaniah 2 and Mark real quick. We're gonna get right into the scriptures. Right into them. Y'all got any more questions? Feel free to type in the chat. Big shout out to Kudar. Shalom. What up, Kudar? You on that road, man, getting to that moolah. My man. Yes, man. Weed is something that's been plaguing our people for a long time, since Egypt. And you'll be surprised of how far this evil, wicked tradition, or I would call it a sin against God goes back. Them old sins. Smoking weed, cigarettes, tobacco, cocaine, All that nonsense, those drugs that get high, Shiva, my man, yeah, that's right, Shiva. It goes way back, way back. And we're going to prove it today. We're going to understand, you're going to understand today that smoking weed is what's going to keep you separated from the Most High. You want to know why your life is array, why your life is, but you just can't get right. You might have a husband, or a husband might have a wife, you might have a job, but something in your life just ain't really connecting. It's because you're getting high. And we're going to free you today from that. You understand? Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together. O nation, not desire.
O nation, not we're a nation that's not desire. And Zephaniah is calling for us to gather us together. But what happens when you gather the people? I don't think people really think about that. Right now, we're kind of separated. In Christian church, you in a new Black Panther group, you in the Q Dogs and Alphas and the Kappas, and the Alpha Phi Mu, and the Zetas and Deltas, and you in the Masons and Eastern Stars, you in the Pentecostal LDS and Seventh-day Adventists, you in a fake Israelite group, the pagan group, you in a gay purple group. We all separated. We Republican, Democrat. We're not together. You in a PWI and you in a HBCU. How are we going to get together? Zephaniah says, gather yourselves together. We got to understand something. The Lord is going to cause us to gather together. What's happening? He's doing it right now. He's doing it right now. If you pay attention to what the news, what's going on, he's causing us to come together. But when we come together, Monkey, y'all, we got to have some rules.
That's right.
We got to have some rules and some laws and some boundaries. And this Bible right here is what gives us to. This is our Constitution when we come together. This book, the founding fathers had theirs. They had the 13 colonies and all this white nonsense. They said, well, this ain't enough. We got to have some kind of rules and the Magna Carta and you know the amendments. This the Bible gives us that. So we all come together. We have to live by rules. And guess one of them? You can't get high when we come together. We got to get weed and illicit drugs the hell out of here. Smoking anything is garbage. It's a sin against God, and it'll cause the Most High to turn his face from us. We off that now. If you could give me, we're gonna play a video real quick. No, we're not. Give me Leviticus chapter 18 and 3. You know what I mean? We have to put away those doings of Egypt. Put away those tattoos, crazy ass edge ups, having interracial sex, worshiping of other gods. All that nonsense is in Egypt, man. And we right here in America again. America is spiritually Egypt. That's why it say pyramid on your dollar bill. Can we make it any clearer for you? Go ahead, Blanco.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt.
After the doings of what?
After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye do, Salakia, shall ye not do.
Shall ye not do. After you shouldn't do the things in Egypt. What were we doing in Egypt? A lot. Oh my God. Brother, when you sit down and think about all the bad habits you learn today, they come from Egypt. Who was there 400 years? You drop your kid, let's say you at home and you teach your kids to salute. You teach your kids to say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, sir, yes, sir. To not do this, not do that. Drop them off at your heathen, at your relative's house that don't keep the law. They come back like they lost their goddamn mind. And they were just there for a weekend. And they come back, hey, what the hell y'all doing? Y'all ain't going back over there no more. You done lost your mind. You forgot where you was at? We done forgot where we was at. Go ahead, sir, please.
It's like the other side of that coin is as a child that's been taken care of, then you go with your wild cousins, you realize like, wait a minute. Usually we have dinner ready by 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
What time y'all eat around here? Oh, we don't really, we just get some cereal. Time out.
Yeah,
we like, hey, man, what time you got to get into bed? Bedtime.
Right.
Like when you come from a house like that's ran by parents, like just structure the Most High. Let's say the structure of the Most High. I don't even want to, lay it down soft.
Right.
We come from a structure of the Lord has a specific order on how we're supposed to do things. We have a house of order. When we go amongst the heathens do things all out of order.
That's what they do.
It's like, damn, with y'all cooking what? you having sex with what? You doing you burning incense? What?
Right.
Like what type of strange God you like? Think about that mindset when we talk about going amongst the other nations.
Right.
It's like having that strange cousin that from the streets, but you're not from the streets. So
Right.
when he start doing things or she start doing things that you're not familiar with, you're gonna look at it strange.
Right.
And we all been there. You understand?
That's right.
Unless you were like me, you were the wild cousin. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, when you came around structure and order, you realize how much of out of order your life was.
Right.
That's why when the strangers be around us, they say what? Oh, what great nation this is to have such a God that give them this order, you know, law, statutes, and commandments. This must be a parent that does what? Love them.
That's right.
Most High in Christ.
Give him a hand. He's right about love. He damn sure right, man. And we got to get that through our thick heads, man. We have to. You know what I'm saying? We didn't learn so much evil and wickedness in Egypt. We was there 400 years. You pick up so many bad habits in short amount of time. Short amount of time. Imagine you look at the research studies about how trauma and all these habits are passed down through your DNA. Nigga, who was in Egypt 400 years, and then in Rome, and then under the Persian and Medes. We've been tossed in the vessel. We've been through all these heathen nations. Now we're here in America, brother. A number has been done on us. We got to get back to this book, back to what the Most High God said for us to do. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do.
Land of Egypt and Canaan, all these heathen nations. I don't care if he's bringing you through China. Don't eat no squid. Don't worship the dragon. You understand? I don't care what nation he brings you through, passing through for us to set up camp. We don't do the things that East Indian does. We won't do the things that African does. That's what keeps us separate. You understand? Smoking weed will separate you from the Most High. And it's going to keep you off those chariots. No weed head or drug addict is going to enter into the kingdom of heaven. I'll prove it to you tonight. I'll prove it to you. You think the Lord don't see you getting high? Smoking your little vape pens because you can't smell. Oh, I'm going to smoke the vape pen because the weed don't stay on my clothes. Hey, I know. You're going to reason with Satan. And the Most High God is going to leave you down here on thermonuclear destruction. You understand? Khan, one of the tribes here have a ritual to a rite of manhood. The boys have to crawl behind each other in the nude for hours after eating a large meal. If they defecate, they have to keep going. Good God, it's called the Kalinji tribe. Brother, that sounds like the Q-Dog ritual. That sounds like a Greek, ancient Egyptian ritual that fraternities still do to this day. Where men crawl behind each other, grab each other's wee-wee, and do the elephant walk. The camel walk, whatever you want to call it. And if you defecate, yeah, you got to keep going or pass the egg from one mouth to the next. All these ancient, disgusting rituals are from Satan, man. You understand? Heathen nations. But that's heavy, D. As Ron said, man, that's heavy, man. He over there. See, we learned a lot of wickedness, man, over there in Egypt, man. Which is in Africa. You know what I mean? Which is in Africa. Africans are Hamites. They're disgusting. And they don't believe in the Most High God. They don't. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, but we look at that things as being disgusting, but when you add oppression to it and somebody offer you $1 million to do it,
right?
That's our issue. Oppression allows us to accept those crumbs to be like, you know what? That ain't so bad after all.
Right.
You understand? Like if that's gonna be a way for me to, you know what I'm saying, to get some bread out the deal, get some money out of it, that may not be so bad after all.
Right. No, he's from Georgia. He know how the Negro mind works.
Yeah.
He got a PhD in the Negro mind. You understand? The Negro mind has been sought through in this school. So whatever questions and things you think you get, you're not. We professionals on the Negro mind. And Esau. And he's so right, man. You know what I mean? These other tribes, these other nations of people, man, they practice wicked customs. And we picked up off these things over time. We picked up over time as being Black and Latinos. This is all we do. Especially Native American Indians and on teepees, smoking with having those smoke sessions. You know what I mean? Trying to raise a spirit wolf and a wolf with a crow and a turtle. And they put burn the shit, the stuff over the fire and close the teepee. Man, come on, man. Peace pipe passing it. You get puff pass. Indians didn't start that. Egyptians started that. The cipher, smoking weed. We gonna prove it. They capping to you today. Finish that up, Bakio.
Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances.
You should walk in the Egyptians, heathen nations' ordinances. Go ahead.
Ye shall do my judgments and keep mine ordinances.
The Most High's ordinances, his judgments, his laws, his statutes and commandments, not of the other nations. It's okay for Africans to have incestual sex if you believe in the Metronetta. If you are Kemet, they were having sex with their sisters. All them ankh wearing, all you brothers and sisters still wearing an ankh, throw that crap in the garbage. As a matter of fact, it's the winter time. If you got a fireplace, throw your ankh in the fireplace and watch how the Lord move through your house. A demon's gonna be lifted off you. Take that ankh off and throw it in a damn fireplace, man. All the doings of Egypt, all the 3,000 some odd gods, it was all trash. And as Israelites, as blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, we are not to do after those things. Not even walk in their statues. Not even to copy nothing they done that was wicked and evil. Why? Because the Most High is going to turn his face against us. He'll turn his back on us, man. Any more on that? You see? No?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Verse 4, ye shall do my judgments and keep mine ordinances to walk therein.
Walk.
I am the Lord your God.
That's right. Like Christ said, I didn't come to do away with the what? Law, order, prophets. Whatever Moses said, that's bond. His word is bond. Whatever Paul said, his word is bond. Law, statute, commandment, ordinance, put it all in the same bucket. Keep all that. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 5, ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Lord.
That's so beautiful, man. That gives me security and assurity. If I walk and do according to the law of God, then he be what?
If a man do, he shall live in them.
I'll live in them. What's the opposite of that? You're going to live in your funk and your sin and death and destruction. Who wants to live in that? Who wants to live in, you just high, and now you're going to be schizophrenic. If you didn't know, weed causes psychosis. Weed causes the onset of psychosis and schizophrenia. Don't play with the Lord, man. The Lord kills and he heals. He makes alive, all that. You get psychosis. The Lord, understand the Lord's not playing with you, man. And that psychosis can be permanent. Schizophrenia can be permanent. Smoking weed, cigarettes cause cancer. The pack tells you to kill you on the pack. Black and mild. I heard black and miles is hard to kick. I heard black and miles is damn near hard to quit than cigarettes, man.
Right.
Smoking hookah. Hookah is a lot of nicotine at one time. About a 1 hour session of hookah is like 100 cigarettes. It's ridiculous, man. We learned all that from Egypt. Alexander the Great had a smoking den. You look at the history on that. Alexander the Great smoked hookah. It's in the record books. He had a smoking den where he enjoyed smoking. Thomas Jefferson with no teeth. He grew hemp. He's right. Monkiel is right. Cannabis and hemp. All these heathen nations done that.
So like if I may, that's how George Washington lost his teeth.
Yeah.
You know, they were smoking weed.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
And that's how they had all those. If you read about some of the writings of Thomas Jefferson, they talk about having interactions with other life forms because it was so high.
I know niggas right now who swear their grandmama talked to them because they was high. I know some Negroes right now that said, I saw Big Mama because you was high. Big Mama is dead. She's not alive no more. That's not her rattling the pots in the kitchen. That's not her who you saw at the bus stop when you was driving by. She gone. You're high and you're dumb. Okay? We have to stop doing this nonsense in this place. Let's play video. You don't believe? Listen to the white man. Maybe you listen to the white man, not me. Give me the. I want the weed mummies. I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown. They did a study one time, and you know the white man always trying to dig up mummies, just a fascination of how they were intact, and so they did a DNA swab or some type of scientific study to see what was in the hair and skin and nails of these mummies. Coming to Let's go back all the way to scripture. Come to find out, when they did the study on these mummies, where's mummy synonymous with? Egypt. Everybody know that. Everybody know mummies is synonymous with Egypt. You seen the rock? What's the mummies? What's it called?
With the mummy?
Yeah, the mummy 1, part 2, all this stuff. They looked these mummies up, and these mummies were just how you go to your probation officer, you do a piss test, and they found out you've been smoking weed or getting high, or they pull a hair follicle. They did the same thing with these mummies, and they found out these mummies were dope heads. Dope head mummies. Commander YAHANNA pulled this study out about 20 years ago. I saw a video. I was mind blown. Maybe it was 15 years ago. There's a video. YouTube always shutting our videos down. Man, I was like, what? And they got rid of it. I found it. Weed mummies. Now, you think this Bible's lying? Didn't we just read not to do after the things of Egypt? And we're going to read where Ezekiel saw these niggas smoking. In the Bible. You got a weed demon, you better fight. Now ain't the time to be losing a battle to weed. A plant that grows from the ground for certain purposes, and medical, you getting high off of it, you're going to trick yourself off those chariots. What a shame. Hit play, Bonkiel, please.
Today, I would like to talk about the cocaine mummies. I find them very interesting. It starts in 1976. When Ramses II was taken to Paris. Of course, it wasn't Ramses himself, it was his mummy. 1992, Svetlana Balibanova was asked by the from the Munich Museum, turned out to test positive for cocaine, cannabis, and nicotine.
And cigarettes with nicotine.
And this was really, really strange. As we all know, cocaine and tobacco are natives of South America. Supposedly, there was no trade with South America.
How about that?
Today, I would like to talk
about that. Look at that. They did a study. They found traces in these mummies, these mummified. Play that part right there. Let them see that. Let me hear that again.
His mummy. 1992, Svetlana Balibanova was asked by the Munich Museum to have a look at their mummies. And all the 9 mummies from the Munich Museum turned out to test positive for cocaine, cannabis, and nicotine, or tobacco. And this was really, really strange. As we all know, cocaine and tobacco are natives of South America. Supposedly, there was no trade with South America.
This study has already been done. You're not going to learn this in your Christian church. Of course not. They just want your freaking money. They just want your freaking money. Cocaine mummies is what she called them. They did positive tests. These mummies test positive for cocaine, tobacco, and weed. Brother, that's where you got it from. And the Lord is going to be against you because it reminds him of what we were doing back then. And all the love he showed us when he delivered us out of the hands of the Egyptians. For us to come here to America and do the same thing, but the Lord's going to be against us, man. We as a nation have to turn our backs against weed or any form of smoking. We have to do it. We're in the 4th quarter. Smoking should not be something that we're still struggling with. Grow up. And if you're a man, just know that smoking is gay. It's gay. The whole ritual of smoking is gay. The shape of it's gay. What is it shaped like? What is a blunt shaped like? I don't have to say it. What color is it? I don't have to say it. White or black. It's going in your mouth. You're going to lick it up and down. You're going to roll it. You're going to suck it. You're homosexual if you smoke weed. I'm just letting you know that. Free yourself from that demon, man. Free yourself from the bonds of smoking anything.
Salaki, Kawal, since you won't say it, I'm gonna say it.
Go ahead, sir.
You like you got a goddamn penis in your mouth
Give
when
him a
you
hand,
smoking
please.
weed.
There you go. The water, sir.
You and your goddamn backwood.
Thank you.
Huh?
Yeah. Or the extendo.
You
got
hear
the extendo.
You hear what I said? The back.
Wood. See, we can do this all day, officer. See, that's why
that's disgusting work.
A backwood. And we're gonna read a scripture about these backwoods and show you. See, there's a spiritual aspect to being an Israelite. We're spiritual beings. That's why we listen to music different. We feel different. You got to understand the Lord is talking to us. Y'all know y'all should pick up what I'm putting down. He's right.
And them goddamn black and miles as well.
Black and miles too.
Stop freaking your black and miles.
Yeah, you freak the black. Hype it or freak it. It's all gay and homosexual because that's spiritual. All of it. Shotgunning. You blowing the smoke into another nigga mouth.
The cipher alone.
The cipher alone is gay. You might as well circle jerk. Pause. You passing the blunt around to the same spit. You might as well. What is that? Like, yeah, Reggie. Black weed works is crazy, bro. You good God Almighty, Reggie. But he right though. We already in the arena. Let's talk. Let's talk about how gay it is to smoke, and it makes you very tender as a man. It takes the fight out of you. Yeah, and don't get me started on the conspiracy where China is now having weed grow farms in Maine. And they're right, China, America's enemy, is right here on United States soil selling you the majority of your weed. And it's not regulated by the FDA, the pesticides they use on it. Also, too, the amount of THC that's involved in the weed, the cannabinoid breakdown of it. We can get to the molecular science of weed all day. The THC is way up here and the CBD is way down here. Of course, the THC makes you high. The CBD is supposed to regulate the psychosis in it. And guess what happens? You got the old school weed. Our granddaddies used to smoke was 2%. We call it Reggie to be funny. We was 2 to 3%. 5 was gas. Now, 18, 19%. I know niggas that won't even smoke weed unless it's 20 or higher. You're a schizophrenic idiot. That's why you think Jesus is talking to you. That's why you wear an ankle around your neck and you think crystals will stop you from being a whore. It won't. We have to stop doing the things of Egypt. We just showed you weed mummies. Direct correlation between the drug abuse, these mummies, and you mummified a person. They kind of had some, leverage in their little kingdom they had. Yeah, they had a lotus flower. They'll take the lotus. Look it up in your chat GPT. The lotus flower, dipping the lotus flower in the wine, getting high off of that. Where lean was invented in Egypt. Sipping lean is not new. That's invented in Egypt. Everything we do came from Egypt, man. And it's right here in America again. All over again. That's why the Lord got to destroy this place. He's going to. Go ahead, sir.
No, I'm just trying to find a correlation between flat earth theories and some of these cats be asking somebody the earth has 3 moons and all this other shit.
Yeah, every flat earther I've ever met in my life smoked weed. And if they didn't smoke weed, they weren't against smoking weed. It's all in the same bucket. Every nigga that claimed the earth was flat smoked weed. All of them. Or some type, they got high. I'll say that because you can say, well, I don't smoke it. You got high. You ate mushrooms. You did DMT. You went to some woods somewhere, ate mushrooms, and laid with a bunch of white folks. You did something. You understand? Where we at, Bonky, y'all? Give me, if you could, brother, give me
Ezekiel.
What was Ezekiel? What's a good one? Give me Ezekiel 8. We'll do that. And while you're doing that, we got any more weed? What do I got? What else I got up here? The videos. Educate the people. Let me go over here to let's see if that pops up. ChatGPT about the forms and ways of smoking weed. Here we go. Here goes some information for ChatGPT. Bonky up. You can read some of this. Go ahead and read Ezekiel first.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 8, verse 17. Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing?
Hold on. Before you get to Ezekiel, Slakia, that's a perfect one. Read Jeremiah 44 and 8. while we talking about Egypt. We're going to get right to Ezekiel. That's a heavy precept. We're going right to that. You understand? If you're battling weed, first of all, if you're a woman, let me explain something to you. Women have a propensity to sin against God. Mankind does, period. But women, the Bible talks about it. Out of 1,000 men, I found one. Of 1,000 women, I found none. Women make excuses to not be righteous. But if you're a woman who's struggling with weed, let me tell you something, man. Don't be extra carnal and extra sensual. Women are real sensual. You know what I mean? If you yell at them, they're, oh, stop. They tone police when you yell at them. They're sensual. If you're nice to them, give them a gift, oh, they calm down. They're like a cat that responds to stimuli. You know what I mean? You yell at them, they cry. You give them gifts, they happy. You know, birthday parties, I'm happy. All this nonsense. You better free yourself from smoking weed, man. Because you're going to whore your husband. You're whoring against the Most High God when you smoke weed anyway. You're whoring against the Most High God. Usually your weed connect is a man. What do you think he wants to do? And on top of that, it destroys your reproductive organs. It dries you up. Look at the statistics. I'm not making this up. Women always claim to be overstimulated. Then why the hell would you smoke weed? Weed don't regulate nothing. It heightens everything. If you have anxiety, your anxiety goes through the roof when you smoke. Everything. So if you're overstimulated, then weed's not going to help you. And if it does, guess what's going to happen? You smoking weed, first of all, it's a sin. Let's get that out the way. Weed is a plant. Weed is a something the Lord put here for medicinal purposes, man. Right. You know what I mean? But it's unlawful for us to smoke. That's a heathen custom. If you get a doctor's medical marijuana card and he tells you like things like HIV, I'm gonna get back to my point with the women. HIV, lupus, glaucoma, cancer. A lot of these things cause you to be to lose appetite. You know, you're nauseous, you can't really keep no food down. So you get real skinny and lose weight. A doctor might prescribe you weed because it boosts your appetite. Weed is an actual appetite stimulant. It gives you the munchies. Go ahead, brother.
Right. So like smoking in any form is just disgusting and stupid.
Yeah, you put smoke in your lungs. You start coughing. It's your body telling you this don't belong in me.
There are other forms with respect to, cannabis, or they have a medication called Marinol.
Marinol, okay.
In the pill form that's given. A lot of people that have dementia, in its many forms, they take it because it does stimulate your appetite.
That's right. And that's now we get into the medicinal use, which the Lord intended it for. Every year you'll see the earth was good. Remember, the Lord created the earth. He said everything was good. Man corrupted this whole drug abuse thing.
Right.
See, you got some HIV, lupus, cancer. My brother said these ailments where you might lose your appetite. The doctor might prescribe you a medical marijuana card and say you can go to the dispensary and get you some weed. You better be in the spirit. You know you're Israelite, Latino, Native American Indian, black woman. You can't smoke weed. You better get it in capsule form or some kind of tea or something, ointment, oil, and you get counsel on that. Stay in the spirit because yes, it will help. It'll help you gain your appetite back because they give you the munchies. Some niggas can't really eat like that. Skinny as hell. Losing weight, that's bad. Or you got some kind of sleep disorder. Don't self-diagnose. Don't self-diagnose. The Lord gave us wise brothers and sisters that are into the medical field, man. That's the scripture for it. You know what I mean? So let's go get counsel. But at any expense, don't smoke it. It's a plant. You can eat it. You can adjust it any other way. Stay in the spirit when dealing with this marijuana thing. Tobacco, what the hell you gonna do with a cigarette? What the hell you gonna do with a cigarette? Oh, Black and Mild. Let's not be stupid in this place, man. You got a weed demon on you, you better fight. And back to these women, you understand? You better stop, brothers, we are all in this together, brothers and sisters. And men, we are the leaders. But women have a hard time. I know every woman that usually steps out on a man, they get high. They get super duper high. Usually a woman who cheats on her husband, she's smoking weed, brother. Trust him, leave that. She go, I was high. I didn't know what I was. Yeah. Why would that be good? And why was used as an excuse? And you go to jail, you're going to snitch because you're high. You got to get back to that weed. Why do you think most niggas snitch when they go to jail? That little 72-hour interrogation, they itching and scratching. They got to get back to the drugs. You were going to rat on your whole set because you're a drug addict. Look at the Black Panther Party, COINTELPRO, brought down. All them niggas was getting high. They was smoking weed, big afros, back to Africa, getting high. Nothing good comes from smoking weed. You got some ailment. Marijuana is a drug. It's a plant. It's medication. Get counsel on it. You understand? We're not demonizing the weed plant. The Lord put it here, but you can't smoke it. You understand? All right, we get off that now. Bonky, what was you reading? What was your
We were in Jeremiah 44:8.
We back to Egypt, the weed mummies, the cocaine mummies in Egypt. Well, we was sitting up there watching everything they do, copying them. Go ahead, finish that off.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 44, verse 8. In that ye provoke me unto wrath with the works of your hands, burning incense unto other gods.
Oh, we provoke the Lord to wrath with the works of their hands. Get that, breaking that weed down. Now they got grinders. You can just grind it up. Back then, you had to break the seeds out of it. Breaking it down, you sitting there with a big ass Philly blunt busting open in your hand. The works of your hands were against God, man. Planning us do some evil work. The works of your hands, plucking that weed stem off, that branch, getting the seeds out, grinding it up, busting down that backwood. Oh, the works you smoking backwoods. You got to wet it, dry it, cut it. Oh, you. Some people fall in love with the ritual of smoking. It's a ritual. It's a ritual from jump. You look forward to it while you're at work. You can't wait to go home and bust that backwood down, that Russian cream. You can't wait. You go cut it, you wet it, you damp it. You get your favorite weed. Put your works of your hands are evil. Yeah, go hand in hand, man. Read it. This is a Black Latino book, man. Say for no cracker. Read on.
Burning incense unto other gods.
Strange smoke unto other gods. Incense is smoke. The Lord got his favorite scents right here. It's in Apocrypha. He like frankincense and myrrh. But that old Obama runts or whatever the hell y'all smoking, OG Master Kush. No, that's unfamiliar. He don't like that smell. He don't approve of that. Read that last part again.
Burning incense unto other gods in the land of Egypt.
See, you burning incense to other gods in the land of Egypt, aka America. When you smoke, you're smoking to another god. Smoke to another god. This is before you, man. This is before you. You copying something you saw your uncle and them do, your daddy and them do, Wiz Khalifa and Snoop and them do. You don't know what the hell that came from. We breaking it down to you right now in the records. You smoking weed into other gods. You're getting high. You don't believe me? There's churches to this day. They got weed churches that do this whole spiritual thing with the weed. Blow the shofar, smoke weed, face the east, all that. Come on, man. What we doing here? This is bigger than Nino Brown. You got to understand what you're doing in this place. The Lord will be against us as a nation if we continue to smoke weed. We cannot do it any longer. The time is up for that blunt, man. It's a ritualistic. You fall in love with the ritual of rolling the blunt, licking it, sparking it, then getting high. Now you just seeing stars and quasars and thinking about all kind of nonsense. It's ridiculous in this place. You'll get a bad batch one day. You know China is responsible for most of your weed, and they hate the United States. You're going to mess around and get a fentanyl blunt, and you're never coming back from that.
So like, if I may, you think about the evil courage it takes for you to even just seek out the drugs, to go find a drug dealer,
brother.
Go meet up at the BP and make sure ain't no police around.
You know what's wrong. Even if they have weed dispensaries, you buying weed from your local weed man, you're not doing it in open. You got to watch how much weed you have on you. And weed is wrong. Try boarding an airplane with TSA. and you think, I don't give a damn. You can't board no plane with no weed. If you got a medical marijuana card and you got something like glaucoma or cancer or lupus or something where you got some weed capsule or some ointment, a tincture, they might let you take that on a plane because you might need it. You might die. You might have a whole seizure on this plane. But Leroy Jenkins, nigga, you ain't taking no weed from California and bringing it back to Raleigh. Yeah, it's going to jail. You can't bring that on the plane, nigga. That's why you know it's wrong. You know it. The little weed gummies. Ask Brittany Griner, big 7-foot ass, what happened to her? WNBA player. Thought she could just hit the pen a couple of times. They kept her What's shit, Russia?
Mm-hmm.
They don't play that. You know it's wrong, man. The Most High God is against it. You know what I mean? He's against it. These stories and these records are here for us to learn from. Turn from that wicked ways of weed. Break that weed demon off you, man. You don't need it.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
There is an American athlete. His name is Jared Shaw. He's facing the possibility of the death penalty in Indonesia after being caught with cannabis gummies.
Yeah, he got caught with. Imagine facing death over gummies. That's how the Lord feels about it. He a Negro? Of course he is. Of course we would get punished to the extent of the law for a gummy. My God. When the Lord say don't do something, you better listen, man. It ain't worth it. I know he's sitting there right now eating a bowl of rice in whatever country he's in, sitting Indian style, some cold ass floor. Like, damn, I should have never did that. Over getting high. Let me explain something to you also. Don't ever fall for the lie of Satan convincing you that you can't enjoy life without being high. That is a lie. You can enjoy life. Some people can't even get out the car without smoking. When we going to the mall, let me smoke first.
Yeah.
We're going to eat, let me smoke first. We're about to have sex, let me smoke first. But listen to this music, let me smoke first. You're a drug addict. Don't look at the crackheads on Kensington and Allegheny or down here on Martin Luther King and Fayetteville and think you're any different. You're a crackhead too. Your choice of drug is weed, though, and it's highly addictive. Yes, there are people in rehab for weed. Ask Little Scrappy. Little Scrappy said he had to check himself in a rehab because he smoked so much. I don't think because I don't smoke, I'll take gummy bears and you're still a drug addict. Because the reason why you're doing this to get high is not medicinal at all. It's not medicinal. You want to escape reality and then come right back to reality. Why don't you just break that chain? That's self-torture. Meaning, if I know my reality is trash and I have to get high to escape it, and the high only lasts for a couple hours, and I got to come back, why tease myself? Right. Don't edge yourself like that. Just break the chain. Just break it. Just stop smoking altogether. Go cold turkey. Get counsel from the I.S.U.P.K. We got a great counsel department for drug addicts. It'll get you clean. You will hate the smell of weed. And you'll be an advocate for soberness and righteousness afterwards. Any more on that about Egypt?
Con. Whither ye be gone.
Tell them where you at, Slaki.
So like we're in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 44, verse 8. And that ye provoke me unto wrath with the works of your hands.
We pissed the Lord off. Provoke to wrath means you made them mad with the works of our hands, rolling them blunts. Or back then, before they had papers, they would just put the branch to their nose. They would break it off the tree, hit it with the fire, and bring it through. Everybody smoke weed. No, you bring it through your nasal cavity, and you get higher. It's a ritual. Through the nose, out, in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That's a ritual. That's a ritual. Putting that weed plant, before there was backwoods, before there was Swisher Sweets, before there was rolling papers, before there was extendos, before there was Duchess, Dutch Master,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Owls, yeah.
Wilds, you know what I'm saying? Optimos. Before it was all that, they just took the weed branch off and they burnt it. Easy wild. You can go all day.
It's a lot, yeah.
You can, before all that, you took the branch off and hit it with the fire and put it right to your nose. How economic it feels. Weed everywhere. Or they put it in this room and they burnt it and they closed the door. Like a hot boxing is not new. Yeah. We got vehicles now. They had teepees back then or just closed in rooms. After the doings of Egypt, ye shall not do. This is nothing new. Smoking weed will have the Most High God against you. All these practices we think that are new, they're not. There's nothing new except for internet and electric cars and technology. Niggas was doing the same thing then. The technology is different. That's it. But the same pagan ritualistic customs of getting high were the same. Even mushrooms, for you niggas listening that say, what about mushrooms? I hear you thinking. Mushroom, you can eat lion's mane mushroom. You can make a mean cheesesteak with a lion's mane mushroom. I heard.
Good night.
You can do a lot with some mushrooms, but you getting mushrooms, you eating mushrooms to get high, that's a sin against God. What are you getting high for? Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question. Eating mushrooms to get high, that's as bad as smoking weed. It's the same thing. And they got mushrooms in capsules now. The white man's slick. He knows that some niggas get extra woke. So he'll put your drug in a capsule to make you feel like it's more medicinal. Unless you have a doctor's note or counsel on the UPK, do not smoke or get high. Always don't get high, period. But always consult your doctor first. And then ask your camp leader or get counsel to see if you're in the right spirit. You have to be in the right spirit today in 2025 because the whole world is trying to get you high. They had Bob Marley's movie hit the theaters. Everybody in there smoking weed. Snoop Dogg still smoking weed. Wiz Khalifa still smoking weed. When they get cancer, are you going to be happy then? Any day now, they're going to announce it. Lung cancer. What's the other one? Mesothelioma. Some crap. The Lord might make up a rare lung disease for them niggas. Or whoever's smoking like that. I'm not picking on those brothers. I'm just saying, as a nation of people, we need to turn from smoking anything. It's unlawful. You understand? Go ahead, Bonkiel, please.
So, like, if I may, with respect to getting high as escapism, it says using drugs to get high as a form of escapism is a common but harmful coping mechanism that often leads to substance use disorders,
of course,
and addiction.
Yeah.
It is a way to temporarily numb emotional pain or avoid dealing with difficult realities, but ultimately makes underlying problems worse.
It makes your underlying problems worse, sister, when you go get high. Your man ain't that bad. You're getting high. Your kids ain't that bad. You're a drug addict. Life ain't that bad. Brother, the white man is a devil, but you're making it worse by getting high. He's going to beat you with a billy club upside your head because he has probable cause to search your car because it smells like weed. If you got kids in the car, come on, what are we talking about here?
He's gonna feel all of that.
Yeah, he's gonna feel every last hit.
It's gonna be.
I know paramedics that said in the South Side of Chicago, when the violence at its peak, they had to ask these niggas when they got shot up. Somebody called 911. Hey, what drugs did you have today? Are you high right now? And one EMS worker said, almost 100% of their victims, when they got shot, they were high. And they had to ask them what drug they were on because I can't give you methadone. I can't give you what's the one that morphine or fentanyl. If you already high, you could OD and check in here. Oh, I just had weed. I just had some syrup. With syrup is codeine. You got to eat these. You got to feel that burning them bullets till we get to the hospital. It's crazy. Well, where have we come to in this place? Because we're chasing after the doings of Egypt, man. Let me play another video real quick. We talked about these stinking. Go ahead, sir, please.
And so, like our people, smoking that weed is not going to numb you from the reality of what we live with from day to day.
It's not. Yeah. And they'll mention it's gay if you smoke weed. Did we say that already? You smoke weed, you're gay. Just know that. The way it's shaped is gay. The color, white or black, it's wet. You're sucking on it. You're licking on it. You're homosexual if you smoke weed. Use that to free yourself.
I'm gonna finish this.
Please, Bonkiel. Tell them where you at.
We're in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 44, verse 8. Burning incense unto other gods in the land of Egypt, whether ye be gone to dwell, that ye might cut yourselves off, and that ye might be a curse and a reproach among all the nations of the earth.
Oh my God. Cut yourself off. Egypt is America. America is Egypt. It's land of bondage. That's what it is spiritually. This applies to right now. We smoke weed. You cut yourself off for the mercy and the love of the Most High God. It's right there in the scriptures. Go ahead, Bonkiel.
Have ye forgotten the wickedness of your fathers?
You see, your forefathers. We ended up on cargo slaves just because of this. Cargo slaves just for worshiping false gods and getting high and eating pork. Have we forgot what our fathers done? Read on.
And the wickedness of the kings of Judah.
And the wickedness are important kings of Judah. These rich niggas now, the so-called rulers, are our watchmen. See the wickedness they doing. Don't we see that? Have we forgot they was doing that back then? The Pharisees. Go ahead.
And the wickedness of their wives.
Oh my God. Here we go. Like I said about the women. The women love zodiac signs. Nothing. You get high and bring them tarot cards out, and it's a lesbian fest about to happen. If a woman gets high, like a a man. If you're a man that gets high, you're nigh unto being gay. If you're a woman that gets high, you're gonna scissor someone. Go ahead, sir, please.
It's like you driving it so heavy. Not only they gonna scissor Kawal, that dope boy that you buying that weed from, you're gonna have sex with him.
The dope boy, you might not have that 40 for that eighth. Oh, whatever he charging you. He might throw you a deal you can't refuse. I'll throw you a half.
What they say?
I'll throw you a whole QP for a little bit of extra. You know what? Oh, you're going to do it because your husband's nowhere around and you want to get high and you want to have that. You're a drug addict. Go ahead, Monkey.
They say cash,
grass, or ass. And you all out of cash
and don't,
you ain't got no, go ahead, sir.
And don't fall for that. That's my homeboy.
Yeah. Oh, how can we forget that? The weed man called it for, that's just Terry. He the weed man. The weed man know what's up. He knows you're just a good dope man. Yeah, you want to get high. He got the fix. You're gonna cheat on your husband. You're gonna cheat on your husband. You're gonna have sex with him. You're gonna have not sex. You're gonna have something nasty, disgusting with some other woman because you're high. And y'all, guess what? Y'all zodiac freaks. Y'all Scorpios. Y'all just gotta do it. You're a Gemini. You're two-faced. See, one day you're this way. No, I'm not gay. I'm a Gemini. I'm an asparagus. I like to eat cootie cat. Whatever it is, you're gonna do it because you're high. You're high. But guess what? The court of law might give you a pass if you're not in your right mind. The Lord ain't.
That's right.
The Lord don't give a damn. He gave us rules and instructions not to get high. It's right here in this book. We're reading about it today. You better choose life. Black woman, Latino woman, black man, Latino man, Native American Indian man and woman. We have a responsibility to put these drugs far away from us. Let the heathen smoke till they die. Let's be righteous and acceptable. You understand? Any more on that, Bucky?
And your own wickedness and the wickedness of your wives, which they have committed in the land of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem.
In the streets and in the land, our wives, something that's supposed to be dainty and sweet and precious and look, my baby, in there committing sin against God, doing all kind of manner of wickedness. Look at the TV now, Sexy Red, Cardi B, beautiful Hispanic, Latino, and black sisters doing all kind of evil. Look at your coworkers. You hear it. I'm not gonna pick on the rich ones. They getting paid for it. Your black ass ain't getting paid for to be a whore. You doing it for free. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Look at how far we've fallen as a black man and black woman. All 12 tribes. Go ahead.
Verse 10. They are not humble, even unto this day. Neither have they feared nor walked in my law. Man, nor in my statutes.
Black woman ain't humble at all. Some Negroes of money ain't humble. Look at Puff Daddy had to get humble. A black woman think her SHIT don't stink. She the prize. Pop her balloon if you want to. It don't make no sense in this place. And we constantly in these internet spaces trying to humble them. They won't have it. The Lord will do it. It's our job to be the leaders and set the tone for righteousness, and our sisters will follow. We need more righteous black Latino men to push this thing forward, and our sisters will follow. I'm not gonna be too hard on the sisters because guess what? Sisters don't sell out like we do when a white come to a white woman. A black woman, a Latino woman, they want a black Latino man. Niggas will go right to a white woman. So even in these scriptures, I still give my sisters a little bit of slack, even though I want to tell them something, but they don't really sell out like we do when it comes to interracial marriage. A black woman will still be with a black man, even if he ain't got nothing. I ain't rich. I always had me a thing or two. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been lacking in that department ever. And a black and Latino will have you. But a black dude or Latino, he'll go right to the cracker woman, the cave woman. So I'm gonna cut my sister some slack. But you better stop getting high. And you better humble yourself when the Lord does it. Listen to obey your husband, man. Rank in order. It means something. Go ahead, Bonk. Y'all, please read on.
Neither have they feared nor walked in my law nor in my statutes that I set before you and before your fathers.
He set before us and before our fathers. We still don't fear him. Ain't that enough to make you buck against your own children? Like, y'all think I'm playing. So now you're going to go through great extents. First, I was going to give you punishment. I was going to cap and say, I'm going to take your PlayStation for a week and you're not going to a basketball game. I'm going to let you go anyway. I want to put a little fear in you. But you bucked against me. You think I ain't playing. Now I really got to show you and it hurts me. You think I'm something to play with. Now I really got to put you through that, up and through there. I got to take you up and through there because you think I'm playing. That's the Lord, man. He's a nigga. He's not playing with us. He sees us getting high, rolling blunts in the strip club, smoking weed, tarot cards, fraternities, sororities, Eastern Star. You see all that nonsense. Christian church, women on a pulpit on a period. Juanita Bynum, Draw Bryant. You see all this nonsense, Republican and Democrat. He sees it. He's not pleased at all. and he's gonna buck. And when he do, it's gonna be thermonuclear destruction. He not playing no more. He done gave us plenty of time to get up off that weed and them drugs.
Right.
He done gave us internet. He done gave us his Bible. What more do we want from him? Read on.
Verse 11. Therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will set my face against you for evil.
Whew. For what? Not. I want the Lord to be on my side. I don't want him to set his face against me for evil, for what I've done. How can I can't deal with that. The conditions of a slave ship makes me want to not smoke weed. Ignorance is bliss. You niggas is just dumb. Educate yourself, and then you know what our people been through, and it'll help you get off the blunt. Go back and watch the slave narratives. Look at the conditions of a slave ship. Go back and watch the transatlantic slave trade. Read Deuteronomy. Talk to your ancestors about how hard we had it. It'll make you put the blunt down.
That's right.
Don't watch Alex Haley's Roots. Kunta Kinte up there, black as a nigga from Read Rainbow. That ain't gonna make you stop smoking. This record book will make you put that blunt down. Go ahead, brother, please.
Good night. Salakia. I will set my face against you for evil and to cut off all Judah.
Sure, how you gonna explain that? Brother, we've been look at the jails right now. Blacks, Latinos up in that thing, mostly blacks. The tribe of Judah is all up in the jail, maxing out the population. Blueface just came home. Max B came home. This nigga smoking a blunt. He might not be Judah. Max B might be Ephraim or something, but he moved like a Judite. Right to the blunt. Huh? No, Max French Montana's Moroccan. No, French Montana's a heathen. Max B not a heathen. Max B is an Israelite. He just yeah, of course. You know what I mean? You gotta get on that wave, man. Wavy season.
Good night.
But go ahead, brother.
Salakia, verse 14. Salakia, verse 12. We in Jeremiah 44 and 12. And I will take the remnant of Judah that have set their faces to go into the land of Egypt to sojourn there, and they shall all be consumed.
Damn, all of us, Bonkyo?
And fall in the land of Egypt. They shall even be consumed by the sword and by the famine. They shall die.
Is that not a go ahead?
From the least even unto the greatest, by the sword and by the famine, and they shall be an Salakia.
Go ahead.
An execration and an astonishment and a curse and a reproach.
A curse, reproach, that's Deuteronomy. That's America now. This Bible is so prophetic. What he said is happening now in our inner cities and the countryside. Old niggas getting shot and killed and beat by the police. Young niggas getting shot and killed, beat by the police, and our own selves. It's right there. All because we did abominations unto the Most High God, and one major one was smoking weed.
That's right.
And cigarettes, and crack, and meth, and DMT, and MDA, and heroin, and cigarettes, and black and miles. Can I go on? Stop smoking. We have to quit. We're in the fourth quarter. What more do we want from the Most High God? He gave us the goddamn I.S.U.P.K in our records. And Commander YAHANNA, the best leader ever, and showed us these prophecies. We still want to get high? Nah, I don't think so. You should look at your children. Look at your beautiful babies the Lord gave you. Look at the other children and say, I'm going to quit for them. I'm going to stop smoking weed for that baby right there.
That's right.
That's what I'm going to do.
Right.
I've seen mothers get off crack for their grandbabies. Most High in Christ. I've seen mothers get off crack cocaine for their grandchildren. I've seen grandfathers get off crack for their kids. I got something to live for now. Don't live for yourself. What about the next generation of kingdom babies that haven't celebrated Christmas or pork? What about that? Read on. It's worth it. That's worth it to me to see these kids and like, especially at Passover. I look at all the kids. I was out there DJing one time. He was cool as hell. You know, like, you know, he always camera ready. I ain't never seen a picture of this nigga. He wasn't camera ready. He up there, you know, doing 1,000 things during the Passover. He Samar, DJ, internet, whatever. And then I see him up there. I see all these kids running around. I said, damn. I just caught my eye when I was paying. I was looking at this nigga. You know, they're cutting, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the mixes. And I see all these kids. I'm like, damn, like, These little children, these kids don't know what crab legs and shrimp boil is. They don't celebrate. They don't stand up for the national anthem. The Lord is merciful, but what are we going to do? What are we going to do as parents, as adults, to keep that going? You understand what I'm saying? Where we on? Where we on that? We off of that? We're gonna drop. We're gonna get this movie. Give me Jamal Bryant. Now we done seen this, but let me show you how discuss. Go ahead, Mark. I'll let you.
I got you.
Look how disgusting our leaders are. Why we can't get off weed and drug and cigarettes? Our leaders are dumb dogs, like the Bible says. And while you're at it, if you could, if you're in this, if you got any questions, type them in the chat. We'll answer them. We're not the Christian church. We got priests and prophets gonna give you an answer. Hit the like button when you come in. This algorithm goes to the whole world, man. Help shed this. Just because you have this knowledge and truth, our brothers and sisters need this everywhere. Hit the like button, hit subscribe button. You know what I mean? And make a comment if you want to, whatever. We'll keep this thing rolling. Our Christian pastors and leaders are dumb dogs. And they're double-minded men and women. You can't trust them. I'm gonna give you a perfect example of what's wrong with our Christian and why our people really can't. They're in the betwixt with smoking, especially weed. I'm gonna show you right here. Go ahead, Monk, y'all.
Because I gotta break some generational curses today. I gotta break some things off of these children today. I can't hear nobody. I'm breaking their addiction off weed off of your children.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
How is Jamal Bryant breaking the addiction to weed? When he talked about growing weed at the church, remember this?
I'm looking for people that smell like weed. New Birth is the largest land-owning Black church in America. Wow. And so my position to my deacons is, why aren't we not raising cannabis?
Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high.
Go ahead. You understand? We don't own the rights to that music. Fair use. You see the problem here? Do you see the problem? Our leaders are hypocrites. Killer Mike, Umar Johnson, Jamal Bryant, Barack Obama. Give me some more. Jesse Jackson. You know, what's the other nigga name? Good night.
John Lewis.
John Lewis. You know, T.I. Niggas look to T.I. for political advice, mind you not. He is what they call a political figure. Surprising that is. Charleston White. You understand? See, we got to get serious with the Lord, man. This nigga sat up here and said Black folks should invest in weed. He's looking for the weed smokers. If they're going to say deliver the kid. Give me James 1:8, please.
This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse
Lord.
8. A double-minded man.
A what?
A double-minded man.
We need to get the kids off weed. We need to invest in weed. We need to bring your kids up here that's smoking weed and vapes. We need to invest in weed far as we old. Double-minded. This is our leaders. And guess who supports this nigga? Medea. 6'5" nigga wearing a dress. Medea supports him. He supports the whinings too. Double-minded leaders is what we're dealing with here in this country, in Egypt. Go ahead.
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
He's unstable. He's unstable. He's not solid. He's not sound like the old shipping term. This floor is sound. It's good. We can go ahead and carry on. This nigga he's a hole in the floor. When it rains, the water's going to destroy the whole church. He's not stable. He's here one day, he's gone the next. He's for gays and he's against gays. He's for weed and he's against weed. How are you going to trust somebody like that? Women, you wouldn't trust a nigga like that. A nigga don't keep his word one time, you ready to leave him. But you go to that church every Sunday and give pastor his plate. He get the big piece of chicken. Jive turkey is what he is. And the Lord's going to deal with jive turkey. He's going to deep fry him in World War III. Thermonuclear destruction is coming for all you pastors and pimps. You're going to pay for what you've done to the children of Israel. Our beautiful sisters and brothers don't deserve that. They deserve righteousness and truth. You've been given a chance to lead and you failed. He gave you the keys to the whip and you drove into a ditch. Oh, so whatever. Officer Ayathan said, sound like every Christian ever. You damn right, Ayathan. Every Christian I ever met was been double-minded.
Right.
Everyone. Everyone, remember when you used to sell drugs? I ain't gonna tell you the story about me and Outside Time. We're gonna keep that on the low. That's my brother. Cool story. That's my brother. And I tell you what, when parents know that you're a sinner, they accept you. When you grow your beard out, no Christmas, no pork, cloved ham. Oh, you gotta get out of here with that. You gotta get out. Let the 15-year-old girl come in pregnant. You get your ass out of here. What is it? What is it in the church? What is it with Big Mama and them? Double-minded, man. They vote Democrat, Republican. Go look at that special on Netflix. I'm gonna get right back to the weed. I ain't get off the weed yet. How many minutes we got? 40. We got 20 minutes. Go look at this special called Come Hell or High Water. Spike Lee did when the levees broke. He's talking about a flashback on Hurricane Katrina. Fast forward, this documentary here, the Spike Lee was also in charge of. It goes deeper into the economics and how the white man really, really did not give an F about us. See, when the levees broke was just a bunch of, it was good, but this was more in depth, and it went on towards the end and show you about how, the diabolical the oppressor was with the grants and not giving us help and what Bush was doing.
Right.
But there was something heavy in that, man, when levees broke. Go ahead. What you got, Markel?
We're at the book of James, chapter 1, verse 8.
Read that again from the top real quick. I'm gonna get right back on levees broke.
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Go ahead.
Verse 9. Let the brother of low degree.
Drop that. When the levees broke happened, it was a shame because I seen brothers and sisters like really struggling, man. It was brothers and sisters on a rooftop holding up babies when the helicopters passed, like, help us. They was using anything they could to draw on their rooftops. Like, help me. There's a diabetic in this house. You can't get no insulin. You're going to die. She's on oxygen. We have no generator. She's going to die. It was so bad. One brother had a story about his grandbaby falling off the rooftop after the waters rose, and she fell into the water and just disappeared. He couldn't save her. Brother, I shed a tear. I couldn't sit through it. But what got me was, in that moment, you had Democrats and Republicans all in the damn in the water. What's that? The dome they went to. The Superdome. You had Democrats and Republicans in the Superdome together. Your vote doesn't matter
at all.
It doesn't matter. Democrats, Republicans, all of them died. In the Superdome, clogged up toilets, they all died. When are you going to pay attention to the preaching prophets of the Lord? Your vote doesn't matter. I don't care if they vote that weed is legal. I don't care if the Democrats are for it or Republicans are for it. The Lord said, don't do it. When the Lord said, don't do something, you better listen. I remember Hurricane Katrina, and Democrats and Republicans both died in the same water. That goes to show you the Lord don't give a goddamn about your damn judicial system.
That's right.
You better obey the Most High in Christ. Go ahead, Bonkiel, please.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 27. An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is a burning fire.
It says, go ahead, Zion, please.
So like that was a heavy point. I got to go back to even with Noah.
Oh,
I can only imagine that they may have tried to have some type of system set up to rule over. Noah unplugged with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Him and his family unplugged for that.
Right.
And then that day, I don't think whatever differences that they had, that water changed all that out. Only thing they were thinking about is survival.
That's right. And guess what's coming next? Thermonuclear destruction. Right. Only thing that's gonna matter is survival. How you gonna survive a goddamn thermonuclear blast with uranium and plutonium, and then nuclear winter? How you gonna survive that? Look, Google nuclear winter for all you big head dreadlock smoking, dreadlock weed smoking, alt wearing bastards. Google nuclear winter. That's what's coming. How? Oh, Zion is right. He's right. We got to put this smoking thing away. Your car should, if you're an Israelite, your car should never smell like weed. Your clothes should never smell like weed. Women, your vagina is going to suffer. Your reproductive organs will suffer from you smoking weed. You're going to separate yourself from the Most High God, and you're going to separate yourself from your husband if you smoke weed or cigarettes or black and mouth. You smoke anything, it's spiritual. You are worshiping another God Thou shalt have no other gods before me. This is big. Hookah as well.
That's right.
This is spiritual.
That's
we don't
right.
live in a carnal. Get out the carnalness. You're an Israelite. Everything's spiritual. If it's a gummy, be in the spirit. Am I sleep deprived? Am I food deprived? Did my doctor say I can have it? What did my camp leader say? Then I can go for it. But if not, what are we doing? We can't smoke though. Your body, you coughing, the body tells you it's wrong. You want the Lord to tell you it's wrong? He's going to tell you with a sword. He'll put belt to ass. That's how the Lord deals with us. You know what I mean? Overstimulated. Women say, I'm overstimulated. I got to smoke. No, you don't. You want to get high because you're a whore. And brothers, you're weak and you're gay if you smoke weed. Understand that. Free yourself from smoking demon.
Mm-hmm.
Free yourself from it. Leave that in Egypt with the Hamite and Monquay and them. Leave that for them. What we got, Bonky, y'all?
That scripture in Proverbs.
Drop. Read that again.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 27. An ungodly man diggeth up evil.
Ungodly. First, it didn't say a regular man. It said a job turkey. An ungodly man diggeth up evil. That's what you're doing. You know you're going to get that weed off that branch. Get that tobacco to roll it up and chew it or smoke it. Yeah, it come from the earth. Yeah, you're ungodly doing it. Your spirit, your intention. That's why they have what? The court of law. First degree murder, second degree murder. The court of the most high. Well, did you have a damn weed card? Why was you getting high? Because you eat, because you sleep, or you doing it to get high? Like, it's justice here. It matters. The intent. This intent was a what? An ungodly man, though. Read on.
And in his lips there is a burning fire.
That's that red cherry on that cigarette. When you pull it in, you see that red? That's what it is. That hookah, that bubbling, same thing. His lips is a burning fire. It's weed smoke coming out your damn mouth. All you fake Israelites saying, no. Let's talk about gossiping. Nigga, two things can be true at the same time. E-cigarette, it shows you red or purple or green, but it's lit and it's usually red. It shows you getting a good pull. You a man, you putting them jaws to work. I'm gonna call you Jawbone. Every nigga I see smoke, I'm gonna call you Jawbone. Your name is Jawbone from now on if you smoke weed around me or cigarettes. You got a strong jaw. You understand? And you're gay. Yeah. That's what we got to get to, Mark, y'all. We didn't try everything else.
Right.
We didn't try everything else. We in the fourth quarter. We try to be, Zion, try to be nice. Your Jawbone. Where we at? Drop that. Give me we got another video. Yeah, strong jawline. You've been blowing weed real good for a long time, just like your mama. Yeah. Good God Almighty.
Night.
Look at give me the psychosis. Play that video, Bonk, if you could. I'm gonna get off of it.
Is it the experts worry? That one?
Yeah, experts worry. And then weed does cause psychosis. We get into right now, we talking spiritual as Israelites did at the times of old. You understand? We had schools established around Paul. We breaking it down flat for our brothers and sisters. But let's see what the white man and science has to say about this so-called marijuana that's out here now. Now, another class, or part two of this class, is the what? The China conspiracy.
Right.
This is big. This is a big thing when it comes to this weed we smoking and inhaling and our cigarettes, because big pharma don't tell you this. A lot of that weed that we consume comes from our enemies of the Most High and enemies of America. The heathen nations are in charge of this weed. How could they have anything good for God's chosen people? And don't ever get it confused. It's against us, not the white man. It's all against us. Go ahead, Monkey, y'all, please.
Is this the Times?
Oh, this is yep. We don't own the rights to this video. Fair use, educational uses only. Go ahead. Yep.
Products that come in all shapes and forms, and their worry is that the THC levels are so high. Patterson.
With more than 7,000 dispensaries nationwide, the $20 billion marijuana industry is growing so fast, some state regulators say it's even outpacing alcohol sales. The cannabis choices are growing too, with new products like wax or
this 20 billion, Monkey, that half of that could fix the SNAP benefits, if not mistaken. Where's the weed community? All you hippies?
A fourth of that.
That's a fourth of that.
So, like, if I may,
Please, thank you.
It was $5 billion that was supposed to be set aside for to
SNAP.
cover the cost of SNAP.
Right.
They said $20 billion. So that's 1/4.
And this is an old video. Mind you, if the same money, that brother D asked a question about tithes. Pay your stinking tithes.
Damn right.
Hey, shut up about it. You wouldn't have to worry about SNAP benefits. You paid your tithes, your 10%. Fast forward to now we on $20 billion industry. Nigga, 5% is for SNAP benefits and EBT. Eat better today. You mean the same dispensary that you put your money into, they don't have clothing and food drives? They're not saying, oh, guess what, Donald Trump? The weed people in the community y'all voted for weed. You know how hard they fought for weed legalization? 100 years. They could pay for the SNAP benefits, bonky, y'all. Go ahead, pause.
No, Salakia, we'd rather smoke weed than eat.
Give him a hand.
Salakia.
My God. Weed is more important than food in 2025. You rather get high than eat. $20 billion industry. Come on, man. Go ahead. It's what the churches know better. $33 million every Sunday. Go ahead.
Are now available. They're sold in fruity flavors and have levels of THC, the compound in marijuana that makes you high, that can be 8 times higher than the pot of 20 years ago, according to state regulators. And that's made some Colorado parents like Sydney Block and Janet Corneal terrified.
It was scary. She was slurring her words. She wouldn't wake up.
Sydney smoked weed when she was younger and says she couldn't believe her daughter Jasmine's reaction was from marijuana.
I was like, there's no way that this is just weed.
Janet said she didn't know what her son Will was using.
I had no idea. I'll be honest with you.
Their teens, 18-year-old Will and 19-year-old Jasmine, were both taking marijuana concentrates, using what's called dabbing to get high.
And when I was first really getting into high potency THC, I don't think I ever had to pay money for it.
You just got it handed.
Yes.
I can't be a coherent, functioning human being when I was under the influence of all the stuff I was using, predominantly high concentrate THC.
Dabbers use blow torches to heat up rigs, or they vape the concentrated wax or shatter.
One dab could be equivalent to smoking an entire bowl.
These
I can see that the marijuana effects, they're lasting, Kawal.
Yeah.
It's not, that's stuck with them for the rest of their life. Whatever psychosis or brain cells that they burn during this process, he forever look like he got Down syndrome.
Yeah, forever. I know about a good
Like
eight Negroes since I was in high school.
Yeah,
I graduated high school in 2002. Since 2002, I know about a good 8 to 10 niggas who aren't the same anymore. Off of when that change happened from like Reggie to Mid to AZ and then to Gas, them niggas is out of here directing traffic with headphones on, connected to nothing. He was like, what happened to bruh? He used to keep a haircut. He was bald. Now he out here just schizo. Done. Psychosis. It's all over the news. It's all over the WebMD. Weed does cause psychosis and schizophrenia. And they have so many means to you smoking. But look at you as Israelite. You're a woman or you're a man. Oh, they just weak. No, don't think that. The Lord has mercy on you. Go ahead, please.
That also goes even in the military.
Yep.
Like with the Korean or the Vietnam War, they were talking about how the soldiers couldn't even function.
Yeah.
Because they were so daggone
They
high.
were so high. All the negligent discharges, all the shooting your fratricide. The damn point man, a navigation, he going the wrong way. He high. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Trooper Car Bar, same here. Dude never came back. My nigga, he understands. If you're a black or Latino, everybody knows somebody who was smoking weed or spice, K2 or dust, anything, smoking anything. Your whole dippers, you smoking wet. Your man's not the same anymore. He's not the same. You better pray to God that he has mercy on you. That don't look at him like, oh, he was just weak. No, nigga, it can happen to you too. That's what we have to understand. You could be that same brother on the corner directing traffic with headphones connected to nothing. You're just looking crazy out here. And that's mercy from the Lord, because it's the greatest attribute of mercy and grace, but it don't last forever. I know. Since 2002, I've seen my niggas do that. It's crazy. Women too, especially. It's a sad thing. Prom queen, a prom fiend. It happens. We off that. Finish this video out. Just let them see all the different forms of marijuana and THC.
Hot concentrates with flavors like Fruit Frenzy are legal for adults in Colorado, but not for kids under 21.
It did get to the point where it was like, if I don't smoke weed today, like, I'm not doing anything.
Couldn't like wake up. I couldn't like go to sleep. I couldn't do anything without it. Got so dependent.
Will and Jasmine found support at a Denver public high school called 5280 that's designed for kids in recovery.
The amount of THC that's coming into their system is causing severe psychiatric symptoms such as suicidality and even psychotic breaks.
New state data shows the sale of these high THC products in Colorado has increased by over 150% since 2016. The federal government says THC concentrates are more likely to produce anxiety, agitation, paranoia, and psychosis.
All those you see on the screen right now, people smoke weed to avoid those. You're getting it. You're trying to avoid anxiety, paranoia. You smoke, you're going to be extra paranoid, and you're going to have anxiety. Newsflash, weed don't help. Smoking weed doesn't help it. And you destroy the compounds of the weed when you burn it. What are we doing here, Bonk, y'all?
So Salakia, it actually amplifies all of these.
It amplifies all of them. That's why you have paranoia. That's why you can't sleep now. That's why you have a problem with your marriage. And like the brother white man said, she said, I didn't even know my son was smoking. He was sneaking it because he knows it's wrong. Just like you wives out there sneaking weed behind your husband's back. You don't think the Lord sees everything? The Lord says he beholds the evil and the good, and your balance are unjust. You got more evil because you want to smoke weed. You want to pop gummies and Delta 9 and twerk 13 and do all this garbage instead of getting counsel and fighting your demons. If you have a problem that requires marijuana, the beautiful plant that God put on this earth, you better make sure you're in the right spirit and get counsel for it. And get you a medical marijuana card and have a doctor tell you that you need it, but you are never to smoke. That is not an Israelite custom. Go ahead, Bakiel, please.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth.
What do you think those medicines are? A damn sure ain't poison ivy. It's marijuana, opioid, the poppy seed, the poppy plant, for all your Motrins and Percocets and whatever else. Go ahead. Tylenol.
Tree bark, right?
Yeah, all that. Go ahead.
And he that is wise will not abhor them.
He's a crackhead.
He that is wise will not abhor them.
A crackhead and a liar and a drug addict will abhor them, misuse them, mistreat them. But a righteous man will not do that. A righteous man will use them for what they are. You got a bad appetite, use some weed and get counsel. You can't sleep, use it, get counsel. You know what I'm saying? You got some kid that's bipolar or autistic or walking on his tippy toes, or you got a kid that's having seizures. We can help them. The Lord put it here for us. But you want to get high and beam up the Scotty? Nah, we're not doing that. We did that back in Egypt, and the Lord put us on cargo slave ships. Nut to butt. We're not going back to that again. You understand? Shout out to young man Jason. You know what I'm saying? Bronx, New York, checking in. Mr. Orchard Beach, y'all go subscribe to his YouTube channel. My man's. You know what I mean? We're not going back to that no more. This 2025, we have to understand that our conduct and our adherence to the law is what's going to put us on the chariots of God and get us out of World War III. Thermonuclear destruction is coming. It was water the first time. The next time it's fire. It's not a game. It's in this book. And what's in this book, you better goddamn listen. You listen to me. The white man, the white woman just told you it causes psychosis and schizophrenia. All the wax and that. Look at that. More likely to produce anxiety, agitation. Agitation. Who's more agitated than a black woman? And the ones that smoke weed are more agitated. She got to smoke before she go to the club. Smoke before she do her makeup. Smoke when she listens to the music. Smoke before she has sex. Smoke before she eat. Smoke before she has sex. Brother, you got to stop smoking. Get back to your natural self. And stuff ain't better when you smoke. That's a lie from Satan.
That's right.
It was already good when it was created. You want to get high because you're a drug addict. That's it. And when you come to that reality, we'll be better off as a people.
Right.
We'll be better off as a nation when we look in the mirror and see that we're disgusting. Then we want to change. But if not, the Lord's going to get your children. Your children. Look at your kids. Your children should be enough for you to put the blunt down, or they will go flying out of a windshield or I-95 going to see Big Mama on Thanksgiving. Mark my words. Not the tippy toe. Yeah. Women smoke weed all the time. Their kids come out mildly autistic or full spectrum autistic. It happens. I show you a video on that. That's two. Now you don't have to. Don't get me wrong. That's not the only reason why. But the white man's a devil.
That's
and
right.
Smoking plays a big part of birth defects. You know what I mean? Hibbert stole my style. Yeah, Hibbert did. JC used to do the whole moonwalk with the shoe thing. They Hibbert. I saw that commercial. He right. They did. He was the only nigga doing that. Trooper come apart. Time to break the curse. You damn right. Generational curses are broken here in the I.S.U.P.K. You want to break generational curses? Come here and sit in these classes. That's how you break generational curses. Somebody has to stand up and do what's right. You don't go to some shaman or some babaluha, what do they call them, to break no generational curse. You come right here to I.S.U.P.K. and get your black ass in class. Any more on that? And with that, that's my time. I'll pass the class off to Officer 1000 Bonkiel for the announcements.
Clap it up, clap it up. I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew is pronounced ma'ashera. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest funds, a free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. The upcoming holy convocations, we have the Feast of Dedication, or Hanukkah, 25th day of the 9th month by the space of 8 days, which will be Sunday, the 14th of December of this year, for 8 days, according to the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verses 52 through 61. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, I-M-A-J-I-N, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courteous salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, I-M-A-J-I-N, Barak, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Barakatah. Yadamatah, hands down, Sar, turn and face the sisters. Sisters, I-M-A-J-I-N, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to render one courteous salute to our sisters. Amadim Shabbat, I-M-A-J-I-N, Barak, Yahweh Shemar Latah by Hashem Yahushua. Yadamatah, hands down, class dismissed.